Hey everyone, Sebastian here, bringing you a few questions in the probability hard level category C, which is about finding probability with charts that have uneven percents. I'll do two questions and then I'm going to leave you with a third question to try on your own. And I've done a video where the third question is answered along with all the other probability and conditional probability question types. A survey is run to compare people's favorite forms of chocolate, depending on if it's dark or milk chocolate. For the survey, twice as many people prefer dark chocolate to milk chocolate. If a person's favorite form of chocolate is a truffle, what is the probability that the person prefers dark chocolate to milk chocolate? So we're told that twice as many people prefer dark chocolate, so we'll call this 2n, and this is n, right? So the probability that the person prefers dark chocolate to milk if a person's favorite form of chocolate is truffle. So here it's 40, and this is 25%. But when we double it, this is going to be 80. And this one will still be 25. Why is that, right? Because there's twice as many people who like dark chocolate. So it's 40% of a doubled number. It's going to be doubled. So it's going to be 40 times 2. Whereas the other one will be 25 times 1. And that gives us 25, and that gives us 80. So it's going to be 80 out of the total. What is the probability that the person prefers dark chocolate to milk out of 105? And that can simplify down to 16 over 21. And that will be your answer, right? So it's kind of a weird question. I think the thing that throws people off is they look at the truffle section and you're like, oh, 40 to 25. And you just do 40% over 65%. But you want to double the 40% because there's twice as many people who like the dark chocolate. All right, so we'll try another one, and then you can try one on your own. To the left is a table detailing people's favorite activity on their phone, split by mobile carrier. The ratio of the number of subscribers for Verizon to T-Mobile to AT&T is 15, 13, 12. If someone's favorite activity on their phone is texting, what is the probability they are an AT&T user rounded to the nearest thousandth? So these percentages I made up, but the ratio actually is pretty similar to 15, 13, 12 for these carriers, just as an FYI. So their favorite activity is texting. So these are the percents. So we could say, so this is 12n, Verizon is 15n, and T-Mobile is 13n, right? So we're going to multiply each of these values by 12, their individual parts. So we'll do, and then the top, right, the probability part is going to be the AT&T part. So we'll do 40 times 12 on top over 40 times 12 plus 35 times 15 plus 45 plus 13. 40 times 12 is going to be 480. And the bottom, 1590. And then when we do 480 divided by 1590, that's going to give us 0.302 when we round up. Because it's going to be 0.301, like 8. And that should be our answer for that one. Okay, so this one's more complicated than the first one because there's more columns, but it's the same process, right? The same concept. So I'm going to leave you with this third question to try on your own. A survey is run to see how favorite cardio activity correlates with favorite art form, focused only on running and swimming for the cardio. Percents are calculated and shown in the table. For the survey, the number of people who preferred to run was 3 times the number of people who preferred to swim. If a person whose favorite form of art is painting is selected at random, what is the probability that the person preferred running to swimming? So try this out, put the answer in the comments, and then if you want, watch the video on probability and conditional probability. And let me know if you have any questions on this or anything else. I'd be happy to help. Talk to you soon. Bye.